Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from Pittsburgh. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. It gives to Montgomery to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, they'll run with Montgomery. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. There on the stop, Larry Ogunjobi. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Second down now, 7 to go. Montgomery now up the middle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Montgomery runs it in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. David Montgomery with the touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Fox now to kick this one away. Cordero Patterson now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32, he's got Harris. Takes out a one-stop, and he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Steelers first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Good. All right.
Fields to throw it. On the move, headed right. Throw secured by George Pickett. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Go, John. Ready? Go.
Running behind center with Harris. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Off play action, it's Fields. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments?
What?
I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Son.
Play action, Fields. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Terry on Arnold Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's Montgomery on the counter. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Goff on 3rd. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stuffed at the 2. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Montgomery has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Once fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it! Someone punched it out! Steelers have it, headed the other way!
I'll tell you this, inside the 5-yard line, that ball has got to be welded to your body at times. Under no circumstances can it come free. Whether someone puts a helmet on it or those players are just ripping it from both sides.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good night.
And carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Up to the line, and they're set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Say hi.
Now it's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. That's Pickens with a catch outright. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 34. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Working quickly here.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the 1st on 3rd and 19. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, son.
1st down throw for Fields. Taken in by Harris. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead,
Here we go.
that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Throw complete to Williams. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
A run here with Harris. Has some space inside the 15. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Looking toward the upright, but it's good. And the Steelers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
Goff back to throw. Has the connection to right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. They give up the gut to Montgomery. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Lions looking to add to their advantage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. They go play action with Goff. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
He finds Pickens left side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. We're good. Tonight.
Now Fields. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Don't jump. Ready? All right.
2nd down and 10. Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
A tackle by Jack Campbell. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Here we go, set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set.
Looking to throw Fields. He brings it in. And this one does not go far. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Set.
Here's Fields to throw. Escapes the pocket. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. On 1st down, it's gone. Short pass caught by his tight end. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Goff on 1st and 10. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Cameron Sutton has the INT. And the Steelers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Here we go.
A pistol snap, Fields. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here comes Chris Boswell in the Steelers field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And this will remain a 4-point game. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fox now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go. Set high.
They'll start with a give to Harris. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 37. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go, Scott.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. This finds Austin, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Lions get it back after making their third first-half interception.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. David Montgomery with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions drive their lead to 11. Fox now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Austin put in motion right. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Don't jump. Ready?
Play action, Fields. It's taken in by Washington. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Here we go. All right.
Off play action, it's Fields. Buying some time left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Here we go. Go.
First and 10 give to Harris. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the third. Najee Harris, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say the slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off play action, Goff. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, side. Side.
Throwing now, off play action. Headed out right. Cut by the open man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Here we go, side. Side.
Najee takes this one. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Here we go. Side.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Side.
They just get the play on. Buying some time, and he's hit and dropped. So that's going to bring an end to our 3rd quarter with him picking himself up after that sack. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
16.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Here we go. All right.
Trying again following the sack. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
They go with Harris on the run. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now within 1 score in the 4th. Najee Harris, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They run. Here's Montgomery. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Got Williams, and it's complete. And that will not be enough for a first down. Third and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Montgomery hauls this one in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit. From the gun, Goff. They did it! He made the interception! And the Steelers have some new life in the 4th!
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Staying on the ground with Montgomery. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. Scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
He's throwing for it! And right back into the end zone he goes. So one play, it's a touchdown. Then the next for 2, and he's extended their lead.
22. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers 14 points back. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run. Motioning him from the slot right. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out, without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here's Harris. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now the Lions calling a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go, tonight.
They bring their tight end left.
Set.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Laporta with the grab. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it sets up 2nd down.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. St. Brown, the receiver, in motion right. It's a 6-yard gain. They're going to have 4th and 4. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. They motion the tight end over. They'll go for it. Goff. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
The quarterback's so worried about challenging the DBs in coverage, he didn't keep an eye on the lineman in front of him. He threw it right towards them, and it was easy to get a pop and swat away a potential first down.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Lions see the return go out of bounds. And that is how this game's going to end. So the Lions get the win on the road. And it was a game for